2 set.
This is when you realise how fucking clunky armor is. You try this shit like this.
Set.
Team 2 ready. Team 2 moving.
And stop.
Team 2 set.
Stop. Good job on the bound distances. We're just going to do this fucking with shooting this time up to that little mound. See the little ridge thing in front of us with the trees?
Yeah.
We're going to do it to that with shooting this time. So turn those shack tag volumes up and prepare to yell because we're going to have to.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna.
What's up, Toad?
No, I'm just gonna tell you I'm gonna be at the top of the ridge, so please don't kill me.
Everyone aim for the guy.
Yeah. I think we're bound to a different ridge. Alright, take it away, Job.
Contact front. Team 2, move forward 15.
Roger, team 2 ready. Team 2 moving.
Team 1 moving.
Moving.
Set.
Team 2 ready. Team 2 moving.
Good stuff.
Team 2 set.
Team 1 move. Set.
Reloading.
Ah!
Team 2 moving.
Reload. Team 1 move.
Moving.
Set.
Team 2 ready. Team 2 moving. Team 2 set.
Team 1 move.
Moving.
Reloading.
Set.
And
Team
stop.
2 ready.
Reloading. We're bounding a little bit too far, I think.
Team 2 set.
And you're good. Basically, if ceasefire. If there wasn't any behind this fucking this thing here, as you get up to grenade range, you just start yubbing grenades without, it's fire team assault, not really covering them. But this is how you would assault a position. These are the bounds you would use. You just bound nice and short up to the position. Your fire team leader at some point would just call fucking grenades, or a team would throw grenades whilst the other one suppresses, and then you just fucking, as soon as the grenades do, then you would just assault through the position, shoot anyone who's here, and then stop fucking 30-40 meters beyond it. But if you're under contact or you suspect the enemy's about to bloody shoot at you, these are the type of bounds you use. And these are the ones that are used in assault. But yeah, decent job, chaps. One thing to point out is a lot of the time you'll see fire team leaders who will fucking, team 2 ready, or fire team blue ready, fire team blue moving, get up and do the bound and then get down and call set as soon as he's fucking down. But the rest of his team are still running behind him a couple of steps and they're up and they're nowhere near ready. As a fire team leader, what you want to do is as soon as you get down, just look left, look right, make sure all your guys are set, face front and firing, and then call set. It's not just use your fire team as well.
Okay.
Something to. No one was really guilty of that, apart from maybe Judd a couple of times, but fuck it. but it was never serious,
I have a few magazines left.
I've
Yeah,
got
we'll drop to the
mags in my
truck.
backpack.
Yeah, go back up to the truck, let's rebomb, and I'll go over what we're gonna do next. She's just happy with how that bounding was, that's good. I just had
That was
to
tactical
do
blob up
something
to the
for an
truck.
event.
Tactical up to the truck.
I don't have to think about helicopters or SF beams for the rest of the event. Yay!
Oh, they company now, that's good.
You guys can't even do tactical blob right.
No, I know, we've just formed a frickin' wedge. This is shit.
Damn that muscle memory.
Oh, I didn't actually, because I was watching their bounds. Oh, yeah.
And
That's alright. Let's do that. We can't do that super fast now.
Okay, okay, just give me a shout once you guys are ready.
So anyone else want to add team leader?
That's something I forgot. I forgot to get myself a 148. Could you possibly fart one into the car and I'll pick it up?
Alright.
Can we hop into the truck, go back, and then reassign
That's actually a
roles?
good point. You wanted to do
Yeah.
that. Let's all hop in the
Somewhat,
truck and I'll teleport us.
I'll get this.
Hop in.
I've never actually been in
Well,
an
no.
AR, like ever.
How have you managed to avoid that?
I'm always the squad leader.
For sure. So, give me another thing to do when you've got a driver in the vehicle. If you are only the last man in the vehicle, call all in.
All in.
Is it also worth the fire team leader and the squad leader staying out until they know their team are in?
That's a good thing to do. It's up to them. It's their responsibility to make sure it's all their guys in. Say if you're getting an IFE, if you're the dismount lead, it's your responsibility to let the rest know. Anyway, there's a helicopter somewhere around here. Ignore it. Get your stuff set up. Replace ground rags and shit.
So who wants to do what? Does anyone want to be a team leader?
I'm certainly happy to practice team leading.
I'll take the grenadier.
Does anybody else want to do that?
No, you're fine.
So, did anyone else want
So
to...
it's just Job and John switching roles.
I know you and Saralon could... Actually, here's one. Job AR... Bertrand... Actually, who was the Grenadier?
John.
John was.
Okay, then Bertrand Grenadier... And... Saralon Rifleman.
Okay.
Unless you were the Rifleman already, Saralon or Bertrand.
Did you
So-
want us to do the
I
same
was
thing
the
on
rifleman.
NVGs and radios? Or are we
Ditch
keeping them?
ditch NVGs, ditch radios, and if you want, grab a couple of frags each. I will be double checking your gear again because part of this is to rely on using regular vision to spot things. And yeah, as fun as night vision is, it's not something we want to be handling.
It's it's good to practice without, so that when you have it, it's like, oh, it's nice. As opposed to, oh my god, I really didn't realize I'm non-functional.
I am the best AR.
No. You're not
Go
the
get
area
if you
looking at it.
see, guys, save your time and grab it from the fucking sign.
Oh.
Yeah, the sign.
Yeah,
Get it
I'm a
from the
pro
sign
and I
and
didn't
you can
fucking
top
know
up.
it.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
But I don't-
Feel
Okay.
free to get 200 round box
I'm gonna get those then.
Relinquish your for the thing, night vision and radios, and whoever's got the 203, I put some extra flares and star shells into the truck. And pop quiz, what is the functional difference between a flare and a star shell? And what is your uses?
What?
What is the difference in use for a star shell and a flare?
As in like a signal flare.
Yeah, what a star shell and a flare, what are the differences in what they're meant to be used for?
A flare drops to the ground and a star shell hangs on a parachute.
No.
Damn it.
One is for lighting and one is for marking.
Close enough. One is for marking, one is for signaling.
Mm.
It's something that rarely gets done apart from White Wednesdays, which is alternate signals. Things like smoke can be used for telling someone to lift fire or shift fire. Flares can be done also. The same way.
Reminds me of that time in primary, someone tried to do a number combo, and the fucking retard questions for 50 minutes about a simple number combo were just awful.
Yeah.
So alternate signals are the even worse.
I find the easiest one to actually explain is general authentication. Give them a word and they have to do the, say pistol there. It would be Papa Sierra, and they respond with India.
Yeah.
Pistol's actually quite a good word for that because it's an odd number. It's an even number, sorry. Any even numbered word is decent for it. Okay. If you're good to go, let's get back to the truck.
You want to look at my...
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna double check your fucking gear for night vision shit. Someone made the mistake of recording them using night vision after I asked for it.
That wasn't me.
It wasn't you at all, was it?
I totally forgot. Like, I
That's
was
good
like,
use of
hey, you can
initiative.
check my kit first.
Yeah.
I totally forgot I had the NVGs in there.
Good stuff. And you took the superior hand grenades job. Good man.
I took both.
The L109 is actually better than M67.
RGOs are the best nades. Impact aids.
Actually, no,
Killers.
the DM51 is the best.
Oh, the German one, yeah.
It is. Okay, so, do you want that small 10-meter area to die? Why, yes, I do. Come on, Sarah Lon. Let me at your ear. Sorry, Bertrand, or one of you, let me at your ear. There we are, good man. Get in the truck. Bertrand.
Oh. Accepted.
Cool, good man, get in the truck.
Oh, did you swap with John? Or was it you had the grenades last time?
They've mixed it all up.
That's good. Remember, 203, spam it.
Yeah, I'd try and replace either round is good,
Just
but
the
practice
rifle.
rounds are decent. Also.
Also known as a beach.
Yeah, hop in the back and we'll get to the next position we were at last time.
All in.
Cool.
Yeah, Jub, can you put Bertrand and myself as a buddy team, and then yourself and Sarah as a buddy team?
Okay, if you want to dismount. If you're taking flares, please take the white ones. I didn't put any red ones in. Good. No, I didn't. Good.
No, I have white ones, I think.
I was going to use red ones to indicate enemy flares, but you know.
I'll take red ones.
Yeah, I'll take them from our ups. Take take 10 or so. Should have like 20. I should take half the flare content I've got.
I took star shells. Shit.
Star shells are handy for just saying okay on the star shell, engage on
Your
this.
rucksack is locked.
Shh. Oh,
It's still very locked.
I don't find the truck anymore.
Oh, you don't have to put it on all four. You have to put it.
Alright, I'm done. Side. To
You can unlock it from team lock.
Just doesn't hurt. 8, that's 8 red flares. 1, 2, 3, 4.
These are also for the 203. I will get my own flares.
Yeah, get your own flares. Get them red.
All four with a fucking.
I'm sorry, there are plenty of technically alt for nations that use American equipped weapons.
No,
It's
I
almost as
just
if the silly countries spread their weapons across the globe, hoping that nothing would backfire in that.
I'll be right back.
Anyway, comments on American foreign policy aside.
We don't have enough time for it.
Yes. Actually, it can be summed up in a word, but yeah, let's not go that way. You guys about ready?
I'm ready with everybody else.
Bertrand?
Yes.
I should
Still
double
praying
check
for
your
the
gear
truck.
again because there was I want to trust you. Because there was night vision and I want to trust you that you didn't pick any up.
Yeah, you didn't see I still brought a radio. I dumped it now.
Yeah, alright, okay. Okay, again, from this point on, you're going to be moving along the track and you'll come under an ambush or two before reaching a friendly position in inverted commas. Sadly, I can't do that in game. That will be indicated by a bunch of DS-17 panels off the side of the road, probably in a position of cover where you'd find a friendly fire team hiding. I'll give you instructions to move from there into your next task, and we'll do a quick AAR on the stuff that follows. Something you should be aware: enemies have mined locations along the road and near the road for simulation purposes, so we don't blow people up. They'll be indicated by trip flares. So just take that into account when moving, and what you're going to do if you come under mines. What do you think the enemy will do if they hear their mines going off? Our glorious Op 4 will respond in kind.
Shelling the area with grads.
No, that's only if you've taken their position, silly. Okay, if you guys want to get formed up and good to go, John?
We'll follow in a column on myself facing north. With the threat of mines, if we can just keep the spacing quite wide.
And it's almost as if you should be good on echoing with this situation.
Yes, echoing would be wonderful.
Yes.
I feel like it would also be necessary.
You missed the go. I think that you're off before chat about that.
You what?
Okay. You missed an rather gloriously retarded moment with mines.
Oh dear.
Just think, is it worth putting Team 2 up front if it's mine hunting duties, or just crack on?
It's up to you. It's not mine hunting necessarily, it's mine avoidance.
Cool.
Yeah. If you were a squad leader, you'd put one of your fire teams in front of you.
Yeah.
If I was in your shoes, I would put my grenadier in front of me.
Damn it.
I'm looking for a volunteer,
I
Bertrand.
die again.
That is the best That's the best volunteering. I'm looking for a volunteer, you.
But basically, whatever you fire team, I mean, you have to look at it as if, alright, if I die, you know, you're gonna have to fucking find a leader within that fire team. It's like squad leaders who go off and get themselves shot and make their fire team
Why'd
their
you look at
fucking
me?
section lead.
Bearing that in mind, chain of command will be Bertrand, followed by Jub, followed by Sarlon, leading the charge heroically by himself.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Bertrand, happy to move out at a walk on your command.
Walking.
Walking.
I should leave, I shouldn't.
John Anson covering right.
Just get, if you if you have a look at hill 120, actually not 120, sorry. Fuck, yeah, hill 120. I don't have a fucking 130 everyone.
Actions on discovering a mine. We haven't got any mine clearance kit, so I think we're just going to have to avoid it. But declare where you see it.
Last week I just walked into a minefield without even knowing.
Just check the sides of the roads as well for mines, because if they do call a contact, the chance of us going into a position onto the mines is quite high.
Copy.
Okay, I'm just gonna switch up in the middle and do some talk while we go.
Watch your step on your own mind.
Probably wouldn't spot them either. Oh god damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. Ah, there it is. What do you guys think the two different methods of approaching a contact are? Apart from just forming a line and shooting at it.
Wait.
Yeah, if you want to turn your acre volumes
Aggressively
up.
and sneakily.
plenty of times you'll see people assault position. Something a lot of you is very bad at is running away from the fight. So, what I noticed Jub not doing was calling a fallback when he could have. I should have mentioned that earlier. But equally well, he didn't need to. You should always take into account, say, what the enemy's firing at you with, and, you know, how many of the enemies are. If you're a fireteam cut in the open and you come under machine gun fire, you're not going to want to sit there. You're not going to want to charge that, you're just going to get the hell out of there. That's where these peel backs that Cheese went over you with, and fucking every form of peeling for that matter is useful. Getting the fuck out of there. Yeah, and where the fuck are we now? Okay.
I just stopped calling retreats on UO because no one ever knows what to do.
Yeah, that is fair enough. Yep.
Whenever I see a good opportunity to retreat, everyone's like, oh, but they're so close, we can attack them. But instead, I'll die.
I'll sit with it. Okay, we're gonna halt here because apparently
Halt.
all my trip flares
Halt.
and you walk
Halt,
past
halt.
the thing you're meant to be looking out for.
And we've got the
Yeah.
thingies over to our right.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk back the other way because these trip flares apparently despawned like little shitty things that they are. And I will pop a red flare and have Cheese come in and attack you.
Did I miss it again?
No, no
Oh.
one missed anything. There are no trip flares because they apparently despawned when I died. So, yeah. That's annoying. If we'll just do it in reverse, I'll pop a flare or two when I want you to go under contact. Cheese, apparently the mine's despawned,
So,
so I will
same
pop a flare.
formation,
We're just
team
going to be going back the
One
opposite
on the
direction. Yeah, I'll pop a red flare or two if you want to attack roughly where I am.
And we're happy to move out.
Go ahead. Sorry about that. These mistakes happen.
Moving out of the walk, veteran.
Walking.
Is a consider when I pop a red flare, that is when you hit a 9. And I'm going to walk off it for now. You don't get an easy warning.
Thank you.
Should we pretend Bertram's dead?
John's watching right. Ceradon, if you can watch left, and Bertrand, if you and Jub, if you can watch the rear. So, if flare goes up, we take and there's no contact. We take 360 protection. Contact. Where's the direction? Where's it coming from? Left?
Contact north.
Contact north. Team 1. Provide by team 2. Down left right.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Team 1 ready.
Stay there, Bertrand. Team 2, Team 1's ready. Reloading.
Reloading.
Team 2 moving.
Team 2, move up. Contact 335.
Contact 335.
Rog.
John, we're going to double this up. We're going to go back down to where we started and we're gonna come back up and we're doing the same thing for that.
So this is
Rog.
Yeah, we're technically doing this twice.
Fire team, ceasefire. I believe we're moving back up to the top of the hill.
No, you're not. Sorry, you misheard me there. I'll misunderstood. You're gonna keep going down this road. When we get to that starting position at the ridgeline, you'll come back up the road.
Oh, Rog. Okay.
No, I just fucked up and telling someone what to do.
Team 2. If you
Contact north.
Team 1, we're going to provide covering fire. Team 2, we're going to peel right, Rog. Team 1 covering. Team 2, fire team peel fire right, Rog. Reloading.
Set.
Oh, all those buttons.
job.
Okay, Bertrand, if you're popping up flares, if
Guns
you're
moving.
if you drop one illumination, stick with flares rather than star shells.
Copy.
Set. Reloading.
Preparing flare.
He's still north.
Yep.
Yep. Direct north.
No eyes.
Any eyes on?
No eyes up.
Preparing another flare.
Alright, Team 2. You provide covering fire into there. We're going to, Team 1 is going to, bound to the right.
Covering.
Team 1 ready?
Ready.
Team 1 moving.
Moving. Ready.
Team 1 set. Reloading.
Yeah.
Team 1 set. Team 2 moving.
Team 2 moving where?
Come on.
Okay, just hold fire while Cheese regains connection. Alright.
Yeah, sorry about that. That was a fuck up on my part.
No, it's difficult switching in the inventory and moving and doing everything at once.
No, just do a quick after action if you want to shift to a new position.
Should we get everybody down here?
If you want to move to that hill, no, don't bother. Just get to a position where you can assault again. Actually, yeah, if you want to sit in on that. Okay, again, communications dropped a bit. You came under contact and you started focusing on where you're meant to be firing. Who's that up on the side there?
Is that... Jub.
Job you want to bring it? Just do it with KR. This little exercise, as you probably know, is backfired on me. We didn't get any of the trip flares or minute B. This place was more mined than the DMZ in Korea when I set it. But, yeah, Ace fucks us all. I'll ask you guys first. What did you think you did right on that contact, and what do you think you did wrong?
From what I wanted to do was for myself and Bertrand to flank round to the right while Jub Jub and Saralon maintained fire. I just didn't communicate that in any way, shape or form.
Alright. Good plan.
That would have worked though, because also where I was fucking come up here. It was going back here, so you would have shot me quite well if you'd got up here and started shooting. So yeah, from a fucking tactic point of view, flying right good.
There's a bit of thing you have to be, when you're calling out where you're moving, you have to make sure you let the other team know, especially when you don't have radios.
Yeah.
So, you said your team was moving right, you have to say, you stay here, keep fire up, for example. You'll come back, or you'll give them a signal to move up. For example, in this case, you'll be moving with your grenadier, you can say, on the next star shell, come up.
Yep.
Or if they had direct eyes on a coloured smoke. Apart from that, you did okay from what I saw. I didn't get to see the initial contact, so Cheese can probably talk more about that. If any.
Yeah, fire coming down was good. One minor thing would be, I mean, you were doing it, but perhaps not enough, would be just maintain suppression. You know, once you won the firefight and I'm not shooting back, you need to keep that fucker won, because otherwise I'm just going to pop right back up in your face and shoot you again.
Yeah.
And that's what was the fire. That's when you slow the rates. For example, you might tell one team still goes on rapid rate, 2 team fucking goes on normal. That's fire team leader's job again. So when you've, initially you rapid rate it to get fucking fire superiority, so I'm not shooting back. That's a crucial thing. Once I'm not shooting back at you, you can slow the rates. And if I start shooting back again, you can increase the rate again.
So you didn't go over man down with them, did you?
No.
Okay, we're going to continue the contacts down to that field we were at last time, and we'll do the man down drills there.
One minor thing, sorry, fucking,
What?
where were the grenades? I know there was 203s, but where were the hand grenades? Because I mean,
From my point of view, I was thinking of so much other stuff. The hand grenades were very far down the list.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, this is
assuming you were off the range, of course.
I was gonna use hand grenades, but
A
then I
lot.
thought trees.
Yeah.
yeah.
In fairness, a lot of the things that you're having to think about right now are things the squad leader would think about. Rates of fire, normally his business.
Not really. You would be thinking six.
Overall rate of fire.
Yeah, within fire team, unless the squad is specified, you just fucking set, your fire team's rate of fire.
So he'd set a rate of fire for your entire fire teams.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to control your ammo expenditure.
But yeah, reference grenades, you were attacking me, I was on the reverse slope. All you need to do was, you were here, just fucking yell a bunch of grenades down
And
there.
they'd roll down.
Yeah, the shrapnel would have got one. And
Yeah.
the grenades are also very effective suppression, because a grenade going off around you is bad.
You
Tends
don't
to
want-
seek cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And often when I listen to TVDs or sometimes in co-ops I've had when I put 60mm fire down they've run for cover, they'll expose themselves to the rest of your platoon. Perfect example, I get told to fire 60mm rounds into a compound on a mission, and I shortly hear, oh, you didn't kill anyone, but the fuckers ran out the building into line of sight of weapons. So, not only were they getting suppressed by, grenade fire, they were getting hit by fucking MG team that was sitting waiting for them.
But yeah, grenades can be an individual thing. I mean, Job was thinking about trees, but I mean, you can always find a little, as long as the trees aren't too close to you, you can always find a bit of an avenue. I mean, the fire team does not have to call grenade for you to chuck one, just fucking call frag out and then chuck it yourself.
Yeah.
Another thing was, I was busy using my AR suppressing him.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you're the AR, so you should be using that, but it's
You
not
also
the other guys.
Yeah, another thing you have to think about is your primary weapon system. Grenadier in US orbits, your primary weapon system is your grenade launcher. Automatic rifleman, enough said.
I think because they're practice rounds, it's hard to tell, but I think there was some good 203 suppression in the initial thing.
Yeah.
It's a fucking forest, so just hit it off the trees and the shrapnel will do the rest.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want, we'll continue down the road and we'll do the same thing. T-Hawk wants to chat to me for a second, so I will go chat to him in a bit.
Light again.
If you want to continue down the road, Cheese, give them another 2 contacts and after action each one if you want.
Is this a
Or
good
after
time
action
for
when we get down.
a quick toilet break and fag?
Actually, that's a good point. I don't know what T-Hawk wants, so if you want to go for a break, bag or
Yeah, I
something.
think that was a good idea.
So I'll be back in probably 5 or maybe 10 seconds before I can
Yeah.
talk. Right, for bog break and
Cool.
smoke break. Speak to you in a bit.
Do you guys need ammo? I could bring the truck out if you need it.
Yes, ammo.
Right, okay, give me 80 seconds. Is it still back on the ridge?
Yes.
No, here it is. Load up and whatever if you're still here. Oh. That was that chem light.
Yeah, where'd it go?
The chem light is to the east. You can see the truck is probably blocking it.
No, yeah, there it is. But yeah, you know, feel free to rearm and shit.
Chem lights are so bad in this game. Need more armor 3 chem lights. Never realized, but the 100 round belts are so much lighter than the 200.
Though by definition they'd be at least half as light, or half as heavy, sorry. But yeah, I'd rather have 200s, I think.
And you can act. Well, nah, it's just about the same. In
More
the gear.
DACA. So we get that more firepower in there. I seem to pee there at my head is gonna spaz because I'm chucking out of the
Also, this is really weird. This is like one of the first times I'm using Arma without my older mouse, which had multiple key buttons that I use for TeamSpeak, so it's hard for me to talk and shoot at the same time. And maneuver and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I have the same problem.
I do find I don't have enough hands and fingers.
I wonder if Toad's doing that on purpose.
Doing what on purpose?
You're just spinning in circle.
Oh no, I'm spinning purpose circles because I alt tab to speak to Falk and try and explain basic FDC stuff to him.
Oh, I see.
Apparently he's having trouble with the fucking battery computer. And I just told him this is how you do it manually. It's quicker. Not as, fancy and not as elegant, but if you can't do it manually, you shouldn't be playing around with it automated. It's the automated thing breaks, what you can do otherwise. That's why I like doing things without radio and without night vision. Anyway, I will be right back because I've got to make my own bio breaking.
It is quite funny when you go onto a mission with no radios, everybody's reaction to it.
Red team, you should totally put chem lights on yourself, and then Cheese can shoot you better.
So we become your ablative armor.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I'm like, yeah, I support that.
And I'm back.
Cheese, if you ever see this glowing yellow, it means that you're dead.
I got night vision now. Oh, I see it. Oh, that's the ugly fucking Christmas tree missions with chem lights are the worst. sound off if you're here. Terrible, it's just Bertrand right now.
Actually, I'll be right back.
Alright. So you find that a bit fucking overwhelming, you know,
It's just
Very
practice, isn't it?
yeah, it's a lot to think about. But basically, you got to remember, you know, if you're a fire team lead, you're a squad leader. Would have said, fucking fire team 1, flank right, and then you know, so you got you won't need to decide that. You'll be told to just
Yeah, I've quite
fucking
enjoyed
flank right, then you
the
execute that.
times I've fire team led on the primary server.
If you got a good bunch of guys who listen to you, it's quite good. But if you don't, then it's annoying. Or if they're just a wee bit dumb. Or if they, you know, don't know basic drills. The list goes on.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Because there is a way that, you know, the ideal way of playing in terms of the group, in terms of UO.
Yeah.
But then you also can't have a fairly open community which accepts everybody and allows them straight onto the primary server and expect to get that every single time.
Yeah.
But you do end up sticking to the same groups of people that you play with, don't you?
It depends. I mean, yeah, there's always, oh, that guy was decent, I'll sort out with him. And so there's always an element of that. Aye.
Kimlights.
Yeah. Job is AFK for a sec.
So you give him a Kimlight.
No. That,
Okay.
he took a kill because they're piss breaking.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
What was it?
if you fire team leading make your own decisions, it's hard. Imagine fucking section leading, it's just double the hassle.
Imagine platoon meeting.
Or like squad leading, which is amazing because you only have to worry about 2 people, or 3 people if you could include the platoon leader.
I've done it once, and I was thrown into the position when the squad leader disconnected.
Ooh,
And I think not being prepared for it was a bit of a
Generally,
absolute nightmare.
section commanding can be as easy as squad leading. Before Cheese says anything, if your 2IC knows what they're doing, because half the time your 2IC becomes the squad leader.
Yeah, and if you guys know what they're doing. But yeah, I mean, if you're slotting fire team leader, expect to be squad leading.
Same
Chances
if
are you won't be, but expect to be squad leading.
Whenever you slot into something, always expect to do the job up from that.
Yeah.
What else was there? So, props to pretty much everyone who's turned up to this, because almost everyone here I've heard people say, yeah, that guy's a good guy, that guy's pretty damn competent. Especially Bertrand, who got a going recommendation in the fucking last Wednesday thing.
Oh, were you in Herbie's fire team for that?
Yeah.
I think Herbie's fire team might have been a bunch of people who did this.
Yeah.
Plus another guy.
It was
So,
a
yeah.
Kingslayer and Cardinal.
Yeah,
Cardinal's a good guy as well.
Kingslayer's generally decent, don't we either,
Yeah.
you know. But
So yeah, that's a good fire team.
I was thinking that this should basically be the mandatory third lesson after your familiarization and FT ops, because it
be honest,
sort of
this isn't-
consolidates everything.
this is not really designed to be a lesson or a you can come back every fortnight, or hopefully when I can find some free time, make it a weekly thing and practice the stuff you need to know to be decent.
Yeah, that's what I mean, as a way of consolidating everything from the previous courses, the familiarization and the FT
The big
ops.
problem is that a lot of Arma is down to experience, and a lot of people now in the primary don't have a lot of experience. So you have folk like Cheese, myself, and other regulars who've been playing since OFP who've got 10 years experience with the game engine, and know what can be done to some extent, some kind of fire team training. So it's just, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it.
Yeah.
Same as anything.
I mean, it's called drills because you practice the shit out of them until eventually you're doing them without thinking that much.
Yeah. Or you're bored.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I would expect anyone to get to that standard because fucking the military do it for weeks and weeks.
And I love how, like, I keep forgetting that this game is so much different in terms from Arma 1 and Arma OFP.
Yeah.
Like, it took us so long for BIS to actually add reloading while moving.
Some of the stuff is in back in OFP. I was doing half this stuff. You
Yep.
don't need reloading while moving isn't necessary. Trying to just make things a bit quick.
Anyway, I think that's everyone back.
Yeah. If everyone's back, we'll continue on down the road to our lovely field, and we'll
If you have
do
a
some,
chem light on, I'll shoot to kill.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's something to consider. Let's say, hi, I'm over here! As much as a chorus
Actually,
folk
to
in the
be
middle
fair,
of a field.
if I was in a TVT and people had chem lights on, I would shoot everyone else because they're obviously morons and, you know, fuck it, they're probably detrimental to their team.
Anyway.
Yeah, take them off, please.
Yeah, take off chem lights when moving. It's useful for spot positioning people, but when you think, who the fuck keeps changing the damn weather?
I noticed that, I don't know. Because there's
It's
no one
quite
else
freaky
on.
though.
I was like, oh, Tom must be changing the clouds, but it's
No.
not you.
Oh, I'm going to put forward time an hour.
Hasn't it been cycling? I'm
Yeah,
sure it's
it
done
does
that
cycle
before.
a bit.
You used to think that.
And you know what? I'm going to have a little fog. Oh, fuck off.
You do have ammo. Oh, shit. Yes, I do.
4.01. Why does this not use mics for?
Yeah.
There we go, 0.35. That should be shit. While I'm dicking around with this, if you guys want to get organised, move out again. Jeez, if you
Yep.
go find your attacking point.
Walk west up the
There
road,
we
I will
go.
contact you. I'll do whatever you do.
We were continuing east, weren't we?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you fall down the road a bit, and bring in the fog a bit as well.
So do you want them to go west or east?
I want you to go down the road east to the place that we
The little group of
engaged you
buildings.
from initially.
Okay, that bit. And I
Yeah.
will engage them on the way.
Yeah, you'll engage on
So
the
we'll
way.
do the same again. We'll form up in front of the truck, facing
Yeah.
east. Team 1 and lead, Team 2 behind in a column. Bertrand, if you can carry on mine detecting duties, that would be wonderful.
Copy.
Toad, are you happy for us to crack on? When you're ready, Bertrand.
Walking.
Walking. John's watching right.
I'm gonna ask this just before we start. Before we start it, when we get there, are any of you in a position where you can't take a long place?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I think you were there the last time we did the Mandarin drill anyway. Joe, you okay for making noise?
Yeah, but it'll be weird because I'll be sitting here screaming at my computer.
Yeah, it won't be too much screaming, it's just making me look silly, that's all.
My window's open. I wonder if my neighbors.
How long?
You'll know when the police are knocking on the door. Contact, contact! Anyone got eyes on?
Contact southwest, I think.
Southwest.
Let's get online.
Got no eyes on here.
No, I just hear the sound.
Anyone got eyes on?
No eyes.
I see smoke down the road. South.
Smoke south.
You want to move up?
Yeah, Team 1 will provide covering fire. Team 2, you bound forward on the right.
Team 2 up. Moving.
Reloading.
Team 2's in a covering position.
Team Red are going to bound to your right. Team 2, Rog. Red. Bertrand, we're going to go round behind Team 2.
Copy.
You ready?
Yep, ready.
Team 1's moving.
Moving.
Team 2 set. Have we got good eyes on the contact?
Do you recognise what you should be doing? Maybe giving them ranges, directions.
No eyes on, no eyes on.
Any idea of a direction and range?
No idea.
I think it's south.
Preparing a flare.
There you go.
Fuck, I'm in front of you, sorry.
Team 1 will support Team 2 if you push forward. Short bounds. We'll see if we can get eyes on onto this contact.
Team 2 move.
Bertrand, you ready?
Ready.
Team 2's moving.
Moving.
Team 2 set. Team 1 set. Team 2 down forward. Bertrand, have you got another flare there for us, mate?
Yeah, preparing.
You ready, Bertrand?
Ready.
Team 1's moving. Any eyes on?
No eyes on.
I got fucking eyes on.
Contact right, contact right. Come on to line south. Team 2, are you okay? You got contact? Bertrand, you alright?
I'm okay. No eyes.
It's alright? Team 1, ceasefire.
Okay, we're gonna bring it down to the road and yeah, meet us up down at that little house.
There were bullets close by, but I didn't see anything.
Move down onto the road.
Head down to that little house.
Did my frag get you, Pete?
We'll just head down to the house and do an AR there and we'll do the medics.
They didn't kill me. Yeah, because the other people, I didn't know where anyone was. I wasn't paying attention. I just saw your flashes, threw a grenade, and then started suppressing.
Yep.
I was too busy eating a cookie at the same time to talk.
Cookies. They are the armor player's nemesis, I tell you.
Did
You
anyone...
sing one and then you'll have to say something, you'll choke on it. You'll be RTOing, you'll be trying to send something while eating a cookie. No one will understand you. Anyway,
And there's special molasses cookies.
oh dear god. Okay, first things first. What did you guys think you did well and what did you think you did badly from this first moment of contact there?
I had no idea where the contact was, to be brutally honest.
I saw a
we
puff.
kind of maneuvered into a bad zone.
I saw a
My
puff of smoke to the south, and that's all I seen.
Yeah, and that's what I think I reacted to initially.
Sometimes that can't be helped. I'll be honest there. Chase, stop losing connection.
I'm not. It's lying.
Yeah, yeah, sometimes that can't be helped. Unfortunately, you know, everyone makes mistakes. If you think that's where the content, if you legitimately think that's where the content is, and that's where you guys are saying the content is, you're okay to assault there. It's what you think, you know. The important thing is, even if you don't have eyes on contact, use sound or anything to get a rough direction. Even if you
I'm
can't
gonna-
see him.
I'm good at button here. When I first shot you, it was like, contact south. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Where eyes? Nothing. Where is he?
Yeah.
Contact south. Bang bang. Nothing. Where it should have been, fucking on this road. Contact west. Oh shit. Where is it? Oh, that bush. Okay. You start firing and then you walk it on. Contact south
Even-
on the road. That the general fucking direction where I was should have just been plastered with fire, and then you focus on finding where I am and
Yeah.
killing me.
Sometimes all it needs is the gunshots to keep someone's head down, especially on the TBT.
Yeah, I mean the suppression after that was good because I was on a little fucking a little back slope, so I couldn't get beyond that back slope because you kept suppressing me. So if I went up there, I'd die. So I was limited in maneuver because the suppression was good. But that initial contact was terrible. As soon as you take fire, return it, and then focus on finding out where the fucker is.
Yeah, you're
Because suppression's area of effect. You don't need to find me as
Yeah.
a point target to suppress me.
yeah, further on that, just reporting where your contact are. You anything, the sound for the gunshots from rough direction. Sometimes a bearing will take too long to get you because you have to go, okay, compass, find that, and then find out where it's relative to you. Half left, quarter left, full left, whatever.
Compass points if you have shack tack, those are easy as well.
Yeah. If you don't have shack tack, or if you don't have a compass, because not everyone carries a compass, or not everyone has map tools in the real world, you know,
Formation orientation.
your axis of movement, then left or right from that.
Or my
Anything that
favorite,
can get,
my tracer. Done.
yeah, your tracer. Anything, even if you don't have eyes on, just the sound, give them a rough direction from that, because then they can shift their, you know, suppressing fire onto that, and then you can continue moving and then get eyes on. Information
Yeah.
is useful.
Yeah. Any other good points from you chaps?
I've got a couple of good points. Your communication on that push up on the tree bank was quite nice. Only thing I'd note on that is you got fairly separate, quite widely separated between
Yeah.
the two buddy teams. You don't want to get more than 50 meters between each other.
But again, this just goes for a single fire team. If you were in a squad, like you maybe would have been the assault, you want you to have an entire fire team suppressing me.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's keep that in mind.
You're doing for what you were doing. You're doing quite well. Yeah. Nicely done. I'm happy with that. I'm happy you guys can react to contact. I'm
Suppression
going
was
to
good when it began.
now we're going to see about reaction to contact, and this is where you can get your acting caps on.
So you actually were to the south.
Initially, I suppose
Yeah.
I could go back and show you my
that
movement.
reminds me of one major point.
Go on.
Calling contact right. You have to be very careful. If it's a contact close, be very careful where you are, because Arma's sound system is odd. Sometimes it'll sound like it's coming from. Try and let more than one person confirm it, because she sat there and he was going, contact, you called contact right, and he responded, I'm pretty sure I'm to the left, but you still kept focusing on the right. You have to listen in, because if the enemy contact you, and they're making, should be technically making as much noise as you are when they get counter contact that close.
Yeah. So that helps you go in a little bit. Again, grenades. When you contact from, actually we should probably go. I want to go back up to that area.
Yeah, let's
so
go
I can
back
talk
up.
through what I did, because I think that would help.
Yeah.
And go down and then go all the way up. That's crazy.
That's training as well.
Yeah, you're in virtual, your E exercise, and you're just doing mindless tasks because you're told to.
So the initial contact, I saw a head.
Yeah, so I was right. Did any of my grenades landed close to you?
Yeah, those were good grenades, but they took like 5 minutes to come in.
Yeah, I think I thought you were southwest in the woods first.
Yeah. But again, grenades, area of effect, just... So as soon as you saw me, this fucking entire, this road, even these trees, if that's where you thought I was, you'd just been plastered with fire and plastered with grenades. And then when I kept shooting, you would just, hone in on the position and go, alright, it's probably there. And again, on your advance up, this entire area should have been grenaded. Because otherwise you get a situation where, I think, I moved here initially, then I shot a bit. Then I moved over here, and then I shot more. Because I could move freely because I was behind this death light. I could not move up into the road because he would have shot my face off because his suppression was good. But I was able to move freely here, so I moved over here, shot a bit. And then I fucking moved over there and shot a bit more. And then I moved to my final position. But what I would have done is just, grenades, air effect. He's somewhere around this general area. It's fucking grenade everywhere.
Yeah.
From my
Yeah,
point of view, it did seem like you were in a million
Yeah.
different places at once at one point.
I was moving. So, and
Some-
even if I was alone, that's what I would have done. I would have shot you, I'd have moved. I'd have shot you, I'd have moved.
It's something you have to remember. The enemy are never going to stay in one spot unless they're either stupid, cough players, or AI.
Yeah. They won't stay in
AI
one spot, but they might
yeah.
stay in one area. Grenades.
AI get fucking are vastly underrated in Arma. Job, your guys, I heard you calling. That's where he is. That's where you think he is. You were trying to correct someone. The guys that you were calling to couldn't hear you. It was then your just job. You got your fucking fire. You should have yelled to your buggy, get a frag on him, or something like that. Which eventually you did.
I mean, you're an AR, so you got tracer around, so basically, contact my tracer, frag him, and now your buddy will get to get a frag out.
Exact fire orders don't necessarily need to come from your fire team leader. If he's out of the audio distance or he can't give the order, use your initiative. I hate saying that. People misinterpret the phrase initiative too much. Initiative, yeah, I can do what I want. No, you think for yourself, but don't.
But yeah.
Anyway,
Otherwise good. I think the bounding sounded good from
Yep.
where I was. I couldn't really look at it because I got my face shot off.
yeah, I'll
so-
be honest. Your bounds were much better. Your shorter bounds was nice to see. Because, just remember every time, either think the phrase, I'm up, he sees me, I'm down, or just start actually see it. That's good for practice. Then other people can, see what you're meant to be doing.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again. Grenades.
Yeah.
Grenades
are your-
grenaded the entire area that this fucking entire thing blown up. I would have been suppressed to shit. You might have got me with shrapnel, and I would have been a
And
casualty.
Something else you could have done. People underestimate use of shoulder launch AT. There isn't armor around.
That's always fun.
If you're not expecting armor, there's a group of guys in that tree lane near you. Fuck it, get the fucking AT4 and waste them. Anything that can increase your chance in winning, just make sure you take into account, is there going to be do you expect armor? If you expect armor, don't bother. If you don't expect armor, fucking waste them.
Yeah, laws are good for that as well. Just pop out a law and tweak it towards the suspected contact. Even if you don't kill them, it's a big bang.
It's this entire reason why British sections now carry a law for anyone who can carry a law. For example, you have your fire team leader, or your section commander has a law, your fire team leader has a law, your rifleman has a law, your your grenadier has a law, and if you're fucking, from what I've heard, if your automatic rifleman's feeling ballsy, you'll have a law as well. Anyway, I have a little rant about my favourite thing in the world. Wait, if you want to head down to the house again, we'll do the medical controls down there.
And back there we go.
Yep.
Does anyone have
Hey,
anything
Coop.
to add or ask of
Yeah.
us whilst we're here?
I can't believe none of you have any questions. Okay.
Can't think of it.
Yeah. But I don't know, so it's alright.
To be honest, this
We'll
is a
probably
very
think of them later.
this is a very easy mindless task, by the way. It could be worse. It could be in my mortar section, me making you do things with sandbags.
That was the case. I should never have been in.
Which one was that? Were you in the one where we got shelled straight off?
The one,
or-
yeah. The grenade ND at the start, and then I got shelled, and no one bothered. There's no morphine on
That
it.
was my rook was falling out of favour of me. But anyway, we're gonna move up onto this little ridge. This was a nice little bit. So we've got this field to use. I'm gonna ask you chaps right now what you think. What do you do when you see a man down? Bertrand, you can't answer this because you've already done this.
Well, thinking back to the FT ops course, when you hear your buddy shout that he's hit, you keep firing at the enemy. You let your fire team leader know, and then get to your buddy, bandage him, so that he can get back into the fight.
If it's a non-incapacitating wound, it's up to him to treat himself. Because your priority is still in winning this firefight. He is incapacitated. It's your job as his buddy to let everyone around you know that he is fucking hit, and then you go over and get him. Another point, it shouldn't just be one man saying man down. If you hear man down, you pass it up. Technically, it's not done at you, but it should bloody well be done. Is if you're in a close position with your platoon, if you hear a man down, that should be shouted right the way down the platoon until it gets to the platoon sergeant and his medic, who they can then go, okay, where is he? And follow the call down to the guy who's hit. So you don't have to dick around going, this is 1-1, I need a fucking medic at, oh fuck, I don't know where I am, and so on and so forth. So, drill is, if you're, say we're walking along, and then you come into contact and immediately someone's hit, win the firefight, then get your guy back up if he's incapacitated, or he should treat himself if he's not incapacitated, and then continue to win the firefight, and then deal with medical aid. That was very rushed in, but any questions on that before we go on to how we're going to practice that? None?
So if he is incapacitated, you just crack on and keep firing.
You yell man down.
It depends. You call man down, and ideally you will let someone know I've got him. It should be up to the rest of the fire team to increase the rate of fire. If you're already doing rapid rate, fair play. Cheese looks like he's going to the button. Standing about itchy on his feet, I think.
Oh no, I was just fucking moving.
Okay.
I already tell you what I said. But I mean, if your AR is down, as a fire team leader, probably get someone else to get him up.
Yeah.
Or rather, if the body of your AR is down, you do not want your AR to stop firing.
Yeah. It
But
depends on priority.
that's on a tangent.
If it's a fairly low intensity firefight, get him back up. If not, win the firefight, then get to him. Or initially just stop his bleeding and then call, pass it again. Man down call should go right the way down. Platoon sergeant will be on his way with his medic. Or your squad leader should have called for a medic. It's entirely situational, but the key thing is making people sure they're known and then treating him. So our drills, we're always going to assume the guy's incapacitated and you have to get him back up. So what we're going to do is we're going to form a nice little line along this bridge. Decent enough spacing. Myself or Cheese will come up to you. We will say, bang, you are dead. Or something along those lines. We will not shoot you because fucked if I'm going to sit around dicking around while people bleed out and have to respawn and stuff. And you're to make the most convincing attitude of, oh my god, I've been hit. There will be an internet cookie to whoever gets the most convincing attitude or most hilarious one. Then you are to do a man down drill. So your buddy is to go up to you and then count to 10,000 using, 1,000 increments. So it'll be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. Simply so that's about the length of time it would take to apply a bandage and stop someone's bleeding using ACE. So once you've done that, you get back up and you keep putting your rate of fire out. So, are you guys all good for ammo?
Yeah.
I need more boxes. I've got 200 rounds.
Choose to get the truck. Have you got any questions on how we're going to do this? Because it is it's a silly drill, but it's the easiest way of demonstrating this.
You know
What
how
should
your
you-
accent is thick?
It's not damn thick. But
So-
yes, I know it's a bit difficult to understand sometimes.
Also, you were talking fast, and my silly American brain could not understand.
There's two of us
Actually,
talking
Chief,
fast,
I'll get the
you're
truck,
told.
you can explain it, you're much more eloquent than
I
I am.
got the truck.
That's why I've been here 3 times already.
Can you re-explain in a slower and more clear manner what I just explained?
Fuck. What, the whole thing?
The man down drill that we do. Or did.
Well, Okay, I get-
what we're going to do in the exercise.
Yes, what we are going to do
Alright,
in the exercise.
what we're going to do in the exercise is you will form line and engage as if you're fighting a contact. Myself or Toad will come along and call you as wounded. If you're called as wounded, you're treated as incapacitated, so but make a fucking noise so that your buddy knows you're down. Buddy will then realise you're wounded, move to you, fucking let's see if this guy's wounded, I don't know who he is. And he will, pretend he's bandaging you by standing or going prone and going 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. That's to simulate the time it takes to bandage someone using the ace thing. We're obviously not going to bandage someone using the ace thing. And then once you're done that and your body's bandaged, get back on the line and start shooting again. So we're just practicing that.
Roger that. Are you gonna call out levels of wounded?
No, just for now, assume it's the worst.
Okay.
Other than say bang, you're dead. Which is
So-
nothing you can do.
We're gonna assume incapacitated, hit in the lung, all kinds of stuff like that.
No, we're just going to assume that
You make up
he's
where you've been
unconscious
wounded, but
from the
you're
ace thing.
unconscious and in pain.
Yes.
Oh, but we can't
Um,
be unconscious. We have to be shouty.
That's true.
I think in ace, if you're unconscious, you can still yell, but
So-
you can't hear anyone. So it's good.
Oh, people can actually hear you.
Yeah,
But to
so
be
you
honest,
can be an annoying little fucking we're saying, I'm healing you, shut up!
Yeah, you get that a
Yeah.
lot and they can't hear you. But I mean, if people don't know that, the way you'll know your fire team and your buddy team is, but fucking buddy team member is wounded is he will not be saying anything. That's why buddy teams are so important. Imagine you didn't have buddy teams. You're in a fire team, you're bounding. One guy goes down. You don't realise this guy is down until you finish your bound. You're like, hey, where's Bertrand? Fuck.
Another thing is, this is also why talking is so important. The more you're talking, the more likely it is you're going to notice someone's down. Because they've not said anything in like a good 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, you'll notice if I've scored, then you'll know I will down because I've stopped speaking because I get to speak constantly from squad videos.
Yes.
But yeah, that's
Anyway.
buddy teams. Right,
So if
let's
you
get
want-
the thing going.
If you want to get information of some sort online, facing downhill, I'll do this man down thing.
So we'll have team 1 on my left, team 2 on the left as well.
And try and do it kneeling so you can, go prone or something to simulate you've been hit as well.
No.
It just makes things easier for other people. And yeah, no one asked to shoot my truck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the fact. So facing this way.
No, facing downhill. Facing downhill. I'm not gonna. It was a Viking who didn't shut about shooting my truck. Anyway,
That lamp still staying in the 80s.
if one of you wants to initiate the contact with that evil bush down there, that bush will
Contact
then
east,
return
front,
fire.
500 meters.
Ah, for fuck's sake!
Man
I'm hit!
down.
I'm hit!
Man down!
I'm hit! Will you bastard save me? I want to kill the fucker, save me!
3,000. 6,000. 7,000. 8,000. 9,000. 10,000. You're back up, John.
He's not back up.
Back
he's
up.
just stopped
Reload.
bleeding, so fuck it.
Oh,
The
wait.
exercise is back up. But obviously, if you bandage someone, they'll have to die because they're down. Job there.
I've been shot in my willy. My willy.
Man down!
Man down.
Someone look at it. Someone make sure it's still there.
Bertrand, keep up. Rate of fire.
My willy. My
Yeah,
willy.
if you got a guy down,
Is it
him
there?
and his fucking buddy are currently not.
Ah,
The other buddy
no.
has to pick up the slack.
Why?
Using it,
It was
start
so
laying it
young.
down.
It was almost used once.
Okay, you.
Once.
Reloading.
I'm up.
Hey, bang,
It's
you go
there,
while
it's
you're
there.
reloading, mate.
Slow rate of fire.
I'm out of ammo. Or not. Okay, I'm down.
Actually, yeah, for, ceasefire for now, that was quite good.
Cease fire.
Right. Right, now we're gonna try it while you're not necessarily expecting it and you're moving somewhere. And I will call out, I'll run up to you and call you dead. Or something. Same drill, but you'll be moving somewhere, so if you want to head back up on the road, we'll head downhill the route we came in originally.
But yeah, you all know this, but in game, when you bandage someone, they're not going to get back up. They might do, but they're going to fall unconscious again. So then it becomes, you know, at some point when your fire team leader or squad leader thinks it's safe, his body will carry him back to wherever CCP or wherever medical facilities or a litter team will come from or something.
Okay. If you want to resupply from the truck,
Yes.
you know, ready to move, we'll go out down the road and do our last bit of this.
It'd be nice to get a, you know, a round count fired for this, you know, using those scripts, because it would be quite funny.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So we'll have another column formation. Team 1 in the front, Team 2 behind.
Technically I should cover age reports, but
Oh, we can shoot the ambulance.
Actually, no, they're covered. You might want to cover contact. Yeah, maybe begin a bit late.
no, it's too late for it.
Yeah.
We'll do it next week. Okay, head out whenever you're ready. That truck, that vehicle is friendly.
Damn it.
Head out to the walk, Bertrand.
Walking.
Yeah, do so.
Walking.
We'll do contact and I'll call out one of them goes and man down.
Alright.
John's covering right.
I'd recommend a certain barn down that way.
See.
Cheese toad, I'd also recommend something before the barn if you understand how far that is. True enough.
So how'd I do, Toad?
You did a rather impressive one. Please don't do that while I'm trying to drink though. I know it's spilled today. Okay. This day it'll be the same kind of thing we did in the contact drills, more contact ship, and I'll call out one of you being hit. Or go up to you and say bang, you're dead, whatever.
Why do you just have cheese actually shoot us?
Because I can't be spanning around with base medical, and you have to respond and have to go back to base.
Make him get a 9 up.
Then
Make
he
him get
wouldn't
a
hit you.
headshot.
Actually no, I can get an AS Val, that's as much punch as
I think it's 762, but
it's a type of, there's one, either the Bison or the 7, no it's not the Bison is in the AS Val has a 9mm type round, which has as one punch as a 762 one round in real life. Guys, remember, keep your heads on swivels.
no, but he's actually gonna shoot at us.
Yeah.
Oh. Contact front.
Front! I'm hit!
Man down.
Reload.
John, you're dead.
Yeah, I shouldn't be firing, sorry, I'm not firing now. Ow, that really hurt.
I'm at 4,000.
No, it really, really does hurt.
7,000.
Quite a lot.
8,000. 9,000. 10,000. You're back alive.
Thank you.
Reloading.
I'm actually bandaging myself. T1, keep putting suppressive fire on the target.
No message received. Acre no more connected.